Hello. Have you put a mark on this world? I mean, your own mark with your name? That's what I'm talking about today. Join me. Hello. Welcome to Take a Step to a Better You. This is a channel where I share what I know and what I learned in the areas of business. I give business tips, affiliate marketing, earning money online, and I also talk about just daily life through motivational messages like this one today. If you're new, welcome. I've been here before. Thank you for coming back. My name is Sharifa Nakalima. I'm a business owner here in Virginia, USA. And today's topic is, I'm actually asking you, if you haven't already, to leave your mark. Leave your mark. That's my topic today. These days I record 3 times a week, 3 videos, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Short ones during the week, like this one is going to be short. By my standard, it's a short one. If it's under 15 minutes, it's a short one. The longer ones tend to be 20 and more. And I record those normally on Sunday. And they tend to be on business tips. That's where I go more in detail. So please consider subscribing if all that is sounding good, like something that's useful, at least a motivational. I ask you to make your life better. And I think we all want to make our life better, right? Please consider subscribing and sharing and liking and leaving a comment. When you leave a comment, that's the only way I will know you watch my video. There's no other way. And then I come back to know who you are. Okay? And don't forget to click on the bell on the right when it comes up after you subscribe. Or if you subscribed already, please click on that bell so you get to know when a new video is here. YouTube will notify you when I upload a new video. I'm trying to move faster, speak faster. My message today is, leave your mark in this world before you leave it. And these days we tend to be living faster. I don't know what's going on. It's happening faster. So please, intentionally plan to leave your mark. If you haven't left it already, like the example I'm going to give, you'll see that maybe you have left it already. Or if you haven't, I'm going to show you how easy it could be for you to leave your mark. When I mean leave your mark, I mean leave something that will remember you. We don't forget you. Do you hear I say we, like I'll be there? No, the people after, they don't forget you. Okay? And when if they really forget you, it's not really about people forgetting you, but you feeling like you made a contribution. You came to this world and you left something in it. That's my message, however small. So, teachers are great. I always wonder how teachers, I'm not talking about songwriters, I'm talking about teachers. How teachers come up with songs that the young children sing. I always wondered, because I remember in my school years a long time ago, they could sing about shoes, the importance of shoes. And I said, really, someone sat down there and wrote about shoes? Okay, this time it's different. Concerning the topic about leaving your mark. A teacher wrote a song, and young children, like under 10 years, around that age, elementary school, primary school, they used to sing it. Not me. I used to hear it. In fact, it wasn't even in my school. It was a different school. If you are in Uganda, maybe, if you are my kind of age, maybe you heard this song. The song was about the importance of leaving a mark in this world. And as they were singing, they were singing it in Uganda. Uganda is my first language in Uganda. But so I'll tell you what the meaning was in English. It's not wrong, by the way. I'm just picking out the message. That teacher was saying, but using the song, the children were singing it, that please, it was actually pleading with people, don't leave this world unless you've left a mark. Because if you don't, that means a snail. The animal, a snail, I have some images for you. a snail, S-N-A-I-L, will be better than you because it moves very slowly, very, very slowly, but leaves a mark. By the way, I mentioned this example a long time ago when I just started recording videos here last year. I was talking about the importance of your why, and I gave that same example. Only this time I have an image for you. This time, last time I didn't. A snail leaves a trail. A snail doesn't have a brain, doesn't think. You see how slowly it moves. Have you ever seen a snail, by the way? I've seen it. I've seen it because I grew up in the village. We see all kinds of creatures. It moves very slowly. But as it moves, it leaves a trail. I hope you can see it in that image that I got for you. So that song was saying, how can you, a whole person, leave this world without leaving anything, any mark? So I have suggestions. These are suggestions that you could use. We have a tendency to think that you have to have money to make an impact. You have to be powerful. Let me show you how you could make an impact. If you have it, maybe you have. If you have, thank you very much. Continue to do that. You could have an impact in many different ways. You can impact people. You can be a big girl. Here we have big brother, big sister. You can have some contribution. But these examples I'm going to give are going to be actually physical. For example, by the way, it would be best if you focus on something you care about. Like me, I care about education and sharing. That's why you see that even here I'm talking about educating. So that's important for me. And also people making their lives better. So if I were to do something, I want it in that area. But what do you care about? For example, if you care about environment, if the environment is your passion, making sure you protect this earth, go plant a tree. One tree will make a difference. Just one tree. So how about planting more trees? You make it your passion to make sure people plant trees. That's one. Then another example. There are people who care, not actually everyone should care about this, but if you feel like it's a passion, that people, especially in developing countries, don't have clean water, it's a big, big problem. People drink dirty water. And then, even when it's not they don't have very good water, so they are advised to boil it before they drink it. And then if they don't, they get typhoid. It's a very, very serious problem. So your passion could be that. I did some research before recording this video and said, how much does it cost to dig a well? They dig wells and they create water pumps so people can have water. And I found that many NGOs actually doing this. But depending on country, they have statistics. If you went to Google, you'll see. Different depending on how bad it is. If maybe the area has rocks or the water is far away, to get to it, they have to dig. In some places, they say 10,000. I say, wow, that's a lot. Because in Uganda, we have someone recently donated, I'll tell you about my school a little bit, donated a water pump like that. And they came and dug, but for us, I think it was closer, the water, they got to it quickly. It didn't spend even $1,000. It was less than that. So there is the borehole, the pump, it's a small community. I think the one I was seeing online, they serve they said 2,000 people in a community of 2,000 people. And also they include teaching people hygiene and stuff. It's like a real project when they come to a community. So it's more expensive. But if you are interested in just people having water, clean water, and for us who come from developing countries, we know many people, you just connect with a person. If you connected with me and you wanted to have a well in Uganda or a pump, I could make sure it happens. Because I know people you can trust and they make it happen, not making such a big deal. They have to go to the NGO. If you know someone you trust, someone especially who came to another country and they have a connection at home, you say, how can I help out? And when I said we have a tendency to think only people with money do things, you could start with $20 and then you talk to another person. You say, what do you think about this idea? 20, some coins, and soon you just created a well and that community is going to benefit That's what I mean. Leave a mark, do your best, try to do that. And then I'll give you an example of where just your passion can lead to something great. Again, I'm going to bring again the example of the school. My school, our school, because I mentioned it now, I think this will be like the third video. The first videos I was talking about, actually, it had not reached where we are now. I was just saying I wish we could put it back together, and now we did. But I'll tell you shortly why that is connected to this. My father started this school. He cared about education a lot, but he was a religious leader, and he wanted to make sure there is a mosque under the school, so that the community could go to a place where they did the basics of prayer and also learning English, like the basic reading and writing both English and Arabic, all that, the basics. Just 3 classes. He had just 3 classes. So after that, you could move on to other schools. But locally, he made sure children knew the basics. And it was a community school, not non-profit. So, but then that was in the 60s. We all learned from there the basics. I learned to read my Quran from there. If you're Muslim, my basic Quran memorization was from that school. And learning the simple English, how you begin up to 3rd grade. So, all I was in that. But then he died. So many instabilities. I tell so many stories about our country, how it was. After he died, actually ended up like closing completely that basic school. And then my brother, for me, when it closed, I was not even there. I was already here in America, I think. And I think I was. When my brother, another one, a younger brother, went, and because the buildings were, even it was in the 60s, they were old. They were not using bricks, like blocks. So he went with his friends. That's what I'm saying, that you don't have to have the money. He found friends in the city who cared, and they went and physically put that building back together. It was a small one, like 3 rooms at that time, 3 classrooms, and then they made them 4. I'll show you an image there. I'll show you an image of how, when my brother went and they did it, they did not finish to the level of doors and windows and all that stuff, because he had to go actually for further studies. So he left. And then everything stopped again. So when everything stopped, then later I went to, I had an opportunity to go to Uganda, and then that's when I found it. I found it, and I saw this school. There was no school anymore, because they had tried to do it without even finishing the real building, but they failed. And my other brother actually had tried to do that. So it was closing. And I remember feeling very, very sad, and remembering the community when my father was still alive, how it was, everything vibrant, everything was like sort of dead. I said, no, we have to do something about it, but I didn't have the money. I just spent all of it going to Uganda. So I came back with no money, but I came back with a dream. With a dream. That's what I want to inspire you, to have a dream. I said that school needs to come back, and those children need to have somewhere to go to learn the basics. Everyone deserves to read and write, to know the basics of praying and stuff. I'll get emotional about that. So I said, I'm not going to wait until I make the money, but we have to do something. When I came, I just told one friend, I said, wow, that's a good idea. I said, we could put it together. We could slowly. I told this story, by the way. Today I'm not going into much detail. I'm about to end it. So she gave me $100. I said, wow, that's a good start. Because at that time, we were trying to raise maybe like 3,000 to start putting back together. Because we said, if we created 2 classes first, and then one more and one more every year, so we invite the children to start coming, we can do it. So I want to show you an image. We've done it. We finished the 4 blocks there that my brother started. We finished it. Now it's all done. But guess what? When it was all done, and people were just giving me money because they trust me. That's all. They're not tax write-off. In fact, now we are working on doing the paperwork, so in future people can, to make it a real non-profit, so people can get a record. But people just trusted me. They said, we believe what you're saying. We believe what you're saying. And now I said, how about making a full elementary school? because the full elementary school requires 10 classes. When my father started, it was just 3, and he was not anyone would just come and learn the basics. But now we want to do a real preschool and middle and top, and like the way a normal school is, modern school. So I'm happy to report we started a blog with 6 classes, and we're building. Soon you're gonna hear me talk about the school, and maybe inviting you to help when I have the right paperwork put in place, so that it's all like a legal donations. Because right now people just give me and they don't have a record for it. I mean, because we don't have the tax ID yet. So my point telling you this story is to show that when you have the passion and you just tell other people, there are so many people who care about the same thing you're caring about. They did it. People were just giving me the money, 20 here, 30 there, some who can afford $500 there. And we did it. And I kept reporting, showing them how we are spending the money, showing them, I would show by physically showing them that we are going to paint, now the paint is done. We're going to root this, now we put the windows, now the windows are done. So that's all I did. And I didn't even step back. Since we started this project, I've not been to Uganda. Because I look at the cost of going, I said, you know what, let's just do this first. I'll go maybe, so God willing. That's my story. I hope you get out something that inspires you to do whatever you care about. I don't know what you care about. Please put in the comments. What do you care about? If you had the opportunity, because this is I'm hoping this will be a community where you can come and say, you tell me. When you communicate with me, you say, I'm trying to build a well, like we're trying to do a water pump, and we're trying to collect $1,000. I could mention it. I could mention here on my channel. And you never know. Some people will come and support it. You go do a find me. And if you're really genuine about it, and you have the evidence, the images, like what you are trying to do, contact me soon, or not now though. Please put in the comments, what do you care about? The message of this video is, leave a mark. But this is intentional. Think about something you care about, like the environment I said, go plant a tree. Start in wherever you are. Now where you are allowed to plant a tree, put it there. Put it there, they will remember you for that. By the way, I said remember you, but actually it doesn't matter who remembers you or they don't remember you. You just make your contribution so that you remember in some videos I say you are unique, you're special, you're smart, you're all these things. Let's use it. Let's show God who created us. I hope you believe God created you. That I'm here and I'm making my contribution. I left a tree, whatever it's going to help with the environment, or it's a shade, or it's a tree that's going to bear fruits, a mango tree, whatever. And the water, that's important. The people are suffering, they don't have water. If there's a way you can help, for me, my country, if you want to help, put in the comments. And you contact me and I'll show you how we can do. $1,000 can do a good one. A real pump. You know the pump? I didn't bring an image, but I'm thinking that that's clear to know that the water pump, where they just pump out the water. Those people don't have water at all. They have to travel miles to carry it on their head in the containers. Oh my God. It's sad actually if you get to see some stuff. So you can make a contribution. Like I always end them. Take very good care of yourself. Take very good care of your family. Take very good care of your health. And remember to support this channel by share this message, share it, subscribe, whatever you have to do. Leave a comment and tell me what you're passionate about, or how you're going to leave your mark, or maybe you did. Take a step to a better you. Bye-bye.